All right. Bad news. The 2022 Volkswagen Taos all-wheel drive model has been recalled. It's upsetting. I'm not terribly angry. Recalls happen all the time on vehicles, as the dealer who sold it to me reminded me. It is a manufacturer safety recall issued, and it is an under-the-hood fuel line and connector, as it says. Status, remedy available. And to go into description for you guys, and I'll put this up on the screen here, and just show you some extra video of the Taos, fully packed out with all my gear, from a carpenter and home builder's perspective, considering we have company trucks and big dump trailers. It is a great car for me still to drive around. Is it a complete bummer that I'm 3,500 miles in after owning it for only a month and a half and it's getting recalled? Yeah, it's a bummer. The biggest bummer is the dealership I bought it from here in Nashville was not super supportive. They wanted to keep saying that, well, it is what it is. You're going to have to learn to deal with this as a new car owner, and, we won't provide you with a rental if it breaks down or stops driving before the part gets in. The part is 28 days out, and there's a likelihood, or at least, there's a chance that this thing breaks down. And what the description says is an under-the-hood fuel supply quick connector may not be secure and could detach from the fuel supply line. If the quick connector detaches from the fuel line, it may lead to a loss of motive power, engine stalling, without warning, and may also cause fuel to leak into the engine compartment. Stalling can lead to a vehicle crash. Leaking fuel in the presence of an ignition source can result in a fire. Remedy: inspect the affected fuel line connection and, if necessary, replace the fuel line and connector. So the dealership ordered a new connector. They did not offer to just check or inspect the line, which I can do, and I will. But what's kind of a bummer to me is that the accountability, I just paid for this car, traded in a vehicle, put down a large down payment, and there wasn't even an offer like, hey, if this breaks down on the side of the road, can you guys help me get into a loaner car? At the very least, I drive 120 miles a day for work. Is this something that we can talk about? And they were actually incredibly combative. I don't put this on Volkswagen. I put this on the particular dealer for the reaction to my question. I was just inquiring if they would support me in any way with this. But hopefully I don't have an issue. Am I still happy with the vehicle? Yeah, take a look at this thing. I've been pretty impressed with it. It's really fun to drive. Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire or stall out, causing a crash before my 28-day waiting period is up for the part to ship out. That would be a bummer, and that would suck. It would suck real bad. So hopefully we can get through this, and the Taos continues to perform as the little workhorse that I claim it is. And I'll let you guys know how the recall works out, and if I can solve the... it was a bit of a heated discussion with the dealership here in Nashville. I won't use any names, but it was tough. It was definitely tough, and I was just bummed that they didn't even begin to offer any support if I needed a rental or anything like that. They said take it up with Volkswagen Corporate. That's a nightmare. So we'll see. Here's the recall on the 2022 Volkswagen Taos. Hope it doesn't catch fire. All right, see you guys.